Welcome to the BNA podcast presented by Redline Auto and Elite Compression on the Rocket Productions Network. I'm your host, Brinley Faust. If you are new or have missed any episodes of the BNA podcast, go find the Rocket Productions Network on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, or any place where you listen to podcasts. All of our podcasts are also on the Rocket Productions YouTube channel. If you're not a subscriber, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Be sure to check out the Rocket Productions on Instagram and Facebook. Let's get into it. We are here today with math teacher, Miss Holdaway. So how are you doing?
I'm doing great.
Good. So you're a math teacher, so how is that going so far?
It's going great.
Great.
Doing it so good.
Just a great year.
Yeah, it's been a really good year.
That's good.
How long have you been teaching at the high school?
This is my second year.
So was math your favorite subject in high school, or like is this like a new thing, like out of high school that you're just like, let me become a math teacher?
I really liked math in high school. It was hard for me, but I had really good math teachers, and I would spend a lot of time with them getting help, and so I liked it.
If you could teach any other subject other than math, what would it be?
Biology.
Why biology of all classes?
I love biology. I love all the cell parts and all the living things.
So why did you choose math over biology?
I don't really like the biology labs as much,
Oh,
and I like math more.
you like the worksheets where you have to do math and biology?
No.
No.
How many math classes do you teach?
I teach 6.
Are they all one? Like, are they all algebra?
2 Algebra 1, 4 Algebra 2.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got that. Okay. Just took me a second. Which one's your favorite?
Algebra 2.
Algebra 2.
What was your favorite when you were a student and you had to learn math?
Probably algebra. I like algebra. 1 and 2 are my favorite. Yeah.
Have you
I
ever
don't
thought
like
about
geometry.
teaching? No, yeah, I was gonna say, have you ever thought about teaching geometry? But all right, well, we're gonna be back to talk to Miss Holdaway about some more things in math. But before that, Elite Compression has been offering their service for over 6 years. They fit all patients with lymphedema and chronic venous insufficiencies and make it easier for the patient to live their lives to the fullest. They are open all weekdays from 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You can locate them at 10346 Stonegate Street. You can contact them today at 316-636-7900.
Auto Body Connections have been in Rose Hill since 1989. Any mechanical or electrical problems you have, bring it on down to Auto Body Connections and see the team at 325 North Pawson Street in Rose Hill. And the phone number on that is 316-776-0222.
All right, we are back today with Miss Holdaway. So you taught in the middle school and the high school. How is it different?
I like the middle school, or I like that the high school has more freedom for the students. They have more options of classes to take. It makes them happier, I think.
Not getting forced into one class.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then their grades matter. So they
In high
try
school.
a little bit more in high school than
Yeah.
they did in middle school because they have to pass my class.
Yeah.
So it's more on them, less on me.
So do you like high school more than middle school?
Yes.
You like teaching it more. Did you like high school or middle school more when you were a student?
High school.
High school, yeah.
I did not like middle school. It was a rough time.
Yeah.
So why did you start teaching at middle school instead of just starting high school?
Sometimes you take the job that is available.
Yeah.
And then you went
and
up.
then you get to move around.
Yeah. So how did you get into teaching math? Like, what made you?
I was actually an elementary ed major at the beginning, and in the program, there's 2 math classes that you have to take to be an elementary teacher, and they're really hard. And I tutored all of the kids and all of my peers in those 2 classes. And one lady, she was like, "Why don't you just teach math? You're really good at it."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Well, because there's a lot of math classes you have to take." In my program, there was 15 math classes that you needed to take
To become a teacher?
to become a math teacher. Yeah.
Holy moly.
And so I was like, "Well, that's a lot." And she was like, "Yeah, but you're good at it." And then I was like, yeah, okay.
So how would you have to go back to college to be a different teacher, like to be a biology teacher?
I think I could just get a minor
Yeah.
in biology to teach
Nice.
biology.
So where did you go to college at?
I'm from Utah, so I went to Utah Valley University in the middle of Utah.
Was that always your plan to go there?
I actually wanted to go to a different college up in northern Utah called Utah State University, because that's where some of my friends were going. And I even had an apartment up there and put money down on it. But I got a scholarship to the Utah Valley University, which was closer to my home growing up. And so I went there because they were going to pay for my school.
Yeah. So, why'd you come to Kansas?
My husband's work.
Oh. So is your husband from Utah too?
Yes.
Yeah. So for the rest of your teaching career, do you plan on staying at Rose Hill?
As long as we're living here, I like it here.
Yeah.
So no plans to leave.
Do you plan on becoming like any other math teacher or just staying Algebra 1 and Algebra 2?
I want to try all of them eventually, all
Yeah.
the different classes. It's been a long time since I did calculus, but I'm up for the test if I can
Yeah.
eventually.
You plan on teaching math for a while.
Yeah.
Gonna be doing some algebra when you're like 76.
I don't know about that one.
That's how you're going to be calculating the milk prices at the store.
Yeah, no. As long as my kids are in school, I'll probably teach.
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll be right back with Miss Holdaway, and we're going to ask her some would you rather questions. But before that, Redline Auto has been repairing vehicles for 20 years. They're located at 112 North Rose Hill Road. They work on all makes and models and have the newest technology to service your vehicle. They're open 5 days a week from 8 a.m. till 5:30 p.m. You can call them today at 316-776-9069. All right, we're back here with Miss Holdaway, so we're going to ask you some would you rather questions.
Fun would you rather questions.
So, would you rather have your whole camera roll deleted, like every picture you've taken on your phone, or like all of your text messages?
All of my text messages, because on my camera roll I have a bunch of all of my little kids' pictures,
Yeah.
and their baby pictures. So I don't care what other people told me, but I want to remember my babies.
Yeah. Would you rather jump off a cruise ship or be in a plane crash?
I'm terrified of water.
You're terrified of water?
Yes.
What about like showers or baths?
No, like swimming.
Oh,
I
okay.
hate swimming. I don't like water over my head, but I don't want to crash either. At least if I can swim.
What about like the lake? Did you never go tubing as a kid?
I did, but I hated it.
What?
How could you hate that?
Because if you go boating and you're going to go wakeboarding and you can't get up and they drag you under the water for a while, it's scary.
Well, if you let go of the rope, they
I
won't.
was
drag
little
you
and they
under.
didn't tell me to let go.
Oh, so this is like trauma.
Trauma.
Okay.
Oh.
If you let go of the rope. How old
But
were
I
you?
don't. I don't remember. But I don't like my head underwater.
Okay.
Okay. So, okay, wait. Even like a swimming pool, you're not gonna get like held underwater for too long.
No, I don't mind going and sitting at the swimming pool and like getting wet, sitting on a float tube. But I don't like to swim underneath. My favorite stroke is a backstroke because I can keep my face out of the water.
So it's just your face, not your head, but you're
I
like.
don't like my ears under the water either.
Okay. Okay. Put a swimming cap on. Oh Lord.
Okay, so would you rather not have arms or not have legs?
I'd rather not have legs.
Why?
Because I want to
too.
be able to eat, and I'm not going to use my toes to eat.
But what about walking places?
I got wheelchairs. They got wheelchairs for that kind of stuff. I need to be able to do my hair and my makeup and
And she
all the
teaches
other
math.
things.
She writes.
yeah, I
She
need
has
to
to have her
write.
hands.
I can't write with my feet.
Have you not seen those people that like don't have arms and they can still do their makeup and stuff?
Yes, I've
Yeah.
seen.
I'm,
The little
also,
guys.
I'm also super not flexible, so that's probably not going to work.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you for being on our show, and thank you for watching and listening to the BNA podcast on the Rocket Productions Network. Remember to subscribe to the Rocket Productions Network on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, or any place where you listen to podcasts. If you're not already a subscriber to the Rocket Productions on YouTube, please subscribe. Until next time, for Amyra Jones, I'm Brinley Fouts.